Off show as we get you ready for the 2021 high school football season. Of course, Chip, as we told you earlier, Ohio's already started the season.
They did. We got some more West Virginia teams to look at, but now it's exciting. Got both states playing, and Wheeling Central, not one of those teams, you know, the COVID map was tough on everybody, but you wonder what could have been. They were playoff bound, so you got to think they'd be really hungry in 2021.
Yeah, no doubt. They were going for 4 state titles in 4 years last season. Their seniors had a chance to graduate with 4 consecutive state titles. So coming up in this segment, we'll take a look at those Maroon Knights. We'll also look at the Lindsley Cadets and the Cameron Dragons. A lot of big things happening in Cameron as well. But we start first with Wheeling Central. While the 2020 season didn't end with a state title for the Maroon Knights, this team knows they are still the hunted when it comes to Class A. And with a robust roster of 47 players, they are ready to take everybody's best shot.
We always have that target on our back, and it's just, we're just used to it by now. You know, most teams go out there, win one, and then it's like back at it again the next year. With us, we always got that target on our back.
Oh yeah, we get hyped for it. We love every moment of it. It makes teams play harder, which makes us play harder.
While Central did lose some key seniors, what returns is a very strong group. Along the lines, look for senior Ben Foster at center. Juniors Andrew Hartzell at guard and defensive tackle. Deontay Suggs at tackle and defensive tackle. Paxton Marling at guard and defensive end. Braden Whitelatch at tackle and defensive tackle. Wyatt Bratton at both tackle positions. And sophomore Luca Ferreira at tackle and defensive tackle. While senior quarterback Michael Topher recovers from an arm injury suffered in baseball, junior Peyton Hildebrand will handle the quarterbacking duties. Joining him in the backfield are a number of skilled players. Junior Riley Watkins will carry the ball and play free safety. Seniors Andrew Johnson will line up at running back and linebacker. Braxton Anderson will handle running back and quarterback duties. Cody Martos will also carry the ball and play linebacker. Junior Lorenzo Ferreira will also figure into the running attack, along with sophomore Eli Tucker, who will also play free safety and handle the kicking duties. 6'5" senior Aiden Baker will line up at tight end and defensive end and should give teams problems. Fellow senior Cole O'Neill will also help at tight end and linebacker. While at receiver, they return seniors Javon Miller and Caleb Ratcliffe, who will also play in the defensive backfield, along with sophomore Quentin Berlinski.
I feel like we have a pretty good balance that we can run and throw. We can, get to the line of scrimmage as far as taking the point of attack. But we've got to be physical. We got to play with physicality. We got to stay healthy. We got to play good defense and limit the number of possessions our opponents get.
Central will begin their run to a hopeful 4th state title in 5 years when they host Ambridge next Friday. The players on this team don't shy away from their loaded schedule, where they will face the likes of Steubenville, Dover, Cardinal Mooney, and many others. Instead, they're excited for the challenge.
Every week there's someone on our schedule who's going to bring us a tough opponent. And it makes us raise the bar in practice and whatnot because we know we have that tough opponent coming up.
Helping them face that tough schedule are several key returners on the offensive line, including Bozich. They also have Wyatt Haynes, Florian Shorn, Colton Cybulski, and Amir Hodzik. 6'5" senior Liam Lick at tight end. They've moved 2 former offensive linemen to the fullback position, and Adam Delata and Alco Smith. They also returned 3 receivers, and senior Felix Reiter and juniors Nate Coleman and Luca DiLorenzo.
We do have to replace our entire backfield in terms of the carries. So right now, Aiden Sanders and Alex Taylor and Colin Paul, who can also play quarterbacks, playing all over the place. So we feel good about the quality of the run game as well as the pass.
We like to pressure the defense a lot, very quick, no huddle, very quick to get to the ball, and we really have a really good strong run game, and we can also throw the ball up too.
Defensively, the Cadets return DiLorenzo and Reiter in the defensive backfield. Lick, Smith, and Delata are back on the line, along with Brody Selman and Raymond Kovaleski at linebacker.
Both of our insides are gone, so we're working to see who's going to play those 2 inside spots in our defense. And like on offense, the D-line has some experience and look pretty explosive right now, and they're going to need to be based on the teams that we're going to play.
The Cadets open their challenging schedule on the 27th at Martins Ferry.
Another year older, another year wiser for the Cameron Dragons, who already finished with a winning record of 4-3 last season.
We're really excited about our offensive line and our defensive line. They're pretty much, we graduated 2 guys that started offensively, so they're all back. So that's always a great place to start. We have a quarterback that did a great job as a freshman last year. He's coming back as a sophomore, Colson Wichterman. And then our running back was used to be a receiver for us, Ike Ball, very good receiver, but we moved him to running back. And the last couple games of the year, you know, he accumulated a lot of yardage, did a lot of damage, so we found out he was doing a great job.
Something novel about this year's Dragons campaign is they'll have a brand new turf field to protect. The school's new athletic complex was unveiled this summer.
You know, obviously we're standing here today in the rain. You know, previously if it rained this much, we wouldn't even be able to get on the field. It'd be too muddy. We'd have to be in a gymnasium. So that alone, just giving you field time, you know, the actual space has been great. The new field house, obviously we got a lot of room, it's air conditioned, so in that heat, it was a nice place to be, you know, and everything's here contained right here at the school now.
Of course, for any team that's looking to improve, it's important to find what areas may still need to grow as well.
We've got a few young guys that are stepping in at the linebacker position. So we're expecting them to learn, you know, have a learning curve that's a little quicker than maybe they want. But again, we have a lot of guys that have played for us the last couple of years. So honestly, it's just about learning to play with each other as a group, as a team. And the communication's been getting better every day at practice, so we're real excited about that.
Cameron's opener is against West Greene.
One of the things that stands out to me from that is the Cameron Dragons were good last year, really. Now they have a brand new den to defend. They open up the new athletic complex early this summer. That football field, we'll go out there and shoot those games, is really something special. It's all turf. They didn't have it in the past, so, you know, they had the advantage when it was practicing, the rain. They could still get what they needed to do done that day. That's something special there out in Cameron.
Yeah, they weren't able to play any games on it last year because it wasn't completely finished. So finally, they're going to get a chance to actually host some games at home on that new turf this year. And it starts with their big rivalry against West Greene.
Wouldn't have any other way, would you?
Friday night.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, folks, we still have much more to come your way. When we return, we're going to head across the river into Belmont County. Take a look at some teams that have already started their season, but let you know what you can still expect from them the rest of the way. We'll look at St. Clairsville, Bel Air, and Martins Ferry when we return. But as we go to break, here's the John Marshall Monarch Marching Band once again.